Everybody, welcome back to the Dungeon Dive. Daniel here, and welcome to a new video on A Touch of Evil, a supernatural board game from Flying Frog Productions. The Coast expansion just came back into print I think it was a few months ago, like last October, and this week I checked on it on Amazon and they had it, so I ordered it. So now I have all 3 of the maps. I still don't have any of the character expansions because I think there's already enough characters in the base game with the 2 big box expansions. I did, however, get some new supplements, which we're going to take a look at together. Just got those in the mail today. Excited for some of those. But anyways, I am going to be playing this game, and I'm going to be doing a series of videos, kind of like my last series on folklore, The Affliction. You know, kind of doing, I'm going to be playing not on camera, but doing session reports. I like doing that. That is a way that I can play the game and then communicate with you guys the cool stuff that happens while I'm playing. So in this game, we are playing with all 3 expansions. And we are going to be going up against the ghost ship. And let's see what the ghost ship has to say here. Well, first of all, let's read this little flavor text for the Coast. One thing that I don't think gets enough credit is Jason C. Hill's writing. His theme writing, his thematic writing, his flavor text is really good. You can tell that he was really inspired at a young age by Games Workshop. And just reading through the rule books, I don't think the rule books get enough credit. They are all mostly well designed. They look nice, they're easy to read, and you can mostly learn how to play the rules or play the game from the rule book. There are always in Flying Frog games tons of edge cases, and so you know, it's nearly impossible to cover every single rule or every single question that's going to come up in a rule book, especially when you start adding in the just hundreds of different cards and the different combinations that can occur with all of those combinations, all the different things that can occur in those combinations. So there are always some questions, but I generally enjoy reading their rule books, and I think Jason C. Hill's flavor text is quite good. So he says, "A touch of evil, the coast. As a thick fog rolls in from the sea, it brings with it shadow and despair. The sleepy fishing village of Tidewater, long cursed by its dark past, is home to more than just men. There is evil there that hungers, and the streets are not to be traveled lightly. Those lost to the deep are forever restless, as they say the drowned dead have returned for revenge. The heavy foghorn of the lighthouse on the peak can be heard ringing out in the distance, yet more unsettling is the ominous roar that returns its call. But the coast is also a place for travelers, heroic individuals ready to fend off deadly spirits and contend with all manner of creatures from the dark depths, to keep evil at bay, forcing it back into the icy waters that break along the rocky shores of the coast." So the Coast is kind of an interesting board. It doesn't look like it has a lot going. It looks like it has a lot of empty space, but it's actually pretty cool. It's got like a lighthouse here. You can travel out to the icy waters into the ocean. You can explore a shipwreck. You can go to Smuggler's Cove. Smuggler's Cove has a secret passage all the way back over to the abandoned keep, so that's handy to traverse from map to map. It's got a little town here of Tidewater, and the villain that we are going to be fighting on this game is the ghost ship here. The ghost ship is really cool. It's got a kind of an interesting little mechanism. The ghost ship, crewed by spectral pirates and helmed by its sinister ghost captain. Yeah, that guy is a real bastard. The ship of the dead roams the icy waters, barraging barraging? Yeah, I think. The shoreline with its deadly cannons. In the foggy night, the ghost pirates come ashore, pillaging the surrounding area and carrying off unlucky travelers back to their ship to join the crew in hell. Love that painting of the ghost ship. Really good art. That's another thing that I think the games are really good at, is giving credit to all the people who were the basis for the photograph art here. So you have like your cast of heroes, your town elders, your villains. It's kind of like a movie. Again, it's very much like a Hammer horror film. But the ghost ship, as you are exploring the land, you're going to be picking up, of course, investigation. And usually in a game of A Touch of Evil, you want to pick up that investigation and you want to investigate layers. So layers, not layers as I often say, layers. You want to find where the big bad is hiding. Well, in the ghost ship, what is going on is there is cursed pirate gold hidden throughout the land. And you can, as a player, as a hero, you can spend 3 investigation to purchase a layer card, and that points to a place where pirate gold, where booty is hidden, and it is up to us to find the gold. All the while, the ghost ship and its devilish ghost captain are wreaking havoc around the land. The ghost captain, he comes out and he is also looking for his gold, and he becomes very, very powerful if you fight him without gold, and you have to get enough of the cursed gold in order to kind of like summon the ship to defeat it. So pretty cool. It's a neat little thing. I like this idea of us as heroes are out looking for the gold while the ghost captain is also looking for his gold. And you also have to contend with the Kraken. And the Kraken is a creature that can attack you when you are in some of these coastal areas. So you will have to defeat him as well, or it, I should say. There's the Kraken token. And over there we have some haunts. So lots of haunted things happen in this expansion, and some of the minion tokens that we will be facing. Here we have our town elders for this game. We have Lady Handbrook, Lord Handbrook, Dr. Manning, the Harbor Master, the Widow Jessica. Both of those two are from the Coast expansion. And then Sophie the Midwife. The Coast expansion has 3 new main locations: the Lighthouse, Smuggler's Cove, and what is the third one? The Lighthouse and the Shipwreck. So each one of those has their own deck. The Tidewater Village, if you are in the village space, has its own deck of events. And then of course we have the Echo Lake board, which has its Forgotten Island and the monastery and the inn, and then our original board. Now the 3 heroes we're going to be playing with are Argot Blackwell, a master hunter. This guy's really cool. He has a lot of stuff going on. So he has a spirit of 2, a cunning of 3, a combat of 4, in honor of 2. His keywords are male, hunter, and strange. He is a gruff outsider, does not draw an event card for encountering a town space, so he doesn't get a benefit of being in town with that event card. He's on the hunt for evil. He may draw an event card anytime he defeats a minion or does a hit to the villain outside of a showdown. Know thine enemy. May discard an event card to gain +2 fight dice for 1 attack or to prevent a wound. And he is a hunter. He gains +2 fight dice against any beast, vampire, or ancient enemy. And he can take 3 wounds before being knocked out. That is a new hero, I believe, from the Coast. We're also playing with another new hero from the Coast, Maria de la Rosa. She is a smuggler. When she binds town items, they cost 1 less investigation to purchase, and she can use secret passages for free. There are secret passages that connect the different maps that so you don't have to walk as far, and they normally cost investigation to use. She can use them for free. She can take 4 wounds before being knocked out. She has an honor of 3, a spirit of 2, cunning of 3, and a combat of 3. And then finally, our last hero is Henrik Cartwright, the Drifter. His keywords are male and stranger. He is resourceful. When drawing an event, he can draw 2 and choose 1 to keep. That's awesome because events are always good. You want to stack up on events. And especially playing co-op, these event cards, they go into a pool, so any hero can use them when you're playing co-op. And these are all just like really good, mostly really good things that can happen to you. There are some allies in here. There are lots of ways to mitigate bad luck, taking damage, and that kind of stuff. So it's always nice to have a ton of event cards and being able to choose which ones you want. And then also he is an outsider. So he starts the game at the crossroads and may not use his resourceful ability at the town hall. So that's the main villain, the ghost ship, our 3 heroes. And we are about ready to kick off the game. But let's take a look real quick in this video. Oh, and we have the Minotaur here, which I'm using as my first player marker because I can't find my big first player token for this game. I probably have like 7 of them from all those Shadows of Brimstone stuff. But I went ahead and purchased a whole bunch of supplemental cards a couple days ago. And Flying Frog Productions is right down the street from me, kind of. And so whenever I order stuff from their web store, it gets here really fast, which is one bonus. This is I believe, like a brand new supplement. It's called Hero Upgrades. And this allows you to level up your characters to level 2. Each character made for the game so far has a card. Now there will be a bunch of characters that I don't have cards for because I don't have that character because I didn't buy the hero expansions. But let's find one that we do have. Let's see here. All right, so here we go. De la Rosa. So when you upgrade her, she gets a +1 to her cunning, so that would make her a +4. And she gets Dirty Fighting. Dirty Fighting, isn't that what the Saloon Girl has in Shadows of Brimstone? Once per fight round, spend 3 investigation to roll 2 fight dice. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Wonder where the rules are and how to. There they are. All right, so this game supplement card list. New rules. As an action, during their turn, a hero may pay 10 investigation and discard 1 event to level up, gaining their unique hero upgrade card. Once a hero gains their hero upgrade card, they may never lose it for the rest of the game. Wow, 10 investigation. That is no joke. Let's find the rest here. Henrik and Argot. There's Henrik Cartwright. So he will get +1 to his spirit, +1 to combat, and when KO'd, you no longer need to lose any items, allies. Wow, that's really good. That's awesome. I like that one a lot. And where's Argot? There we go. I like how they actually have new photos. They must have gone back and made some did a reshoot to get some new photos for these guys. That's really cool, actually. Then he gets a +1 spirit, a +1 wound, and evil at bay. Whenever you draw a mystery card, those are the bad cards. Mystery cards always suck. As a first player or some other game effect, cancel it on a roll of 4 on a d6. Very cool. Anytime you can cancel a mystery card in this game is a good thing. So those are the 3 upgrade cards we want to pay attention to. Very cool. You get a bunch of those. And I've got this Madness game supplement, which that actually comes with a little rule supplement here. Let's see. The Madness. The creatures and terrors that haunt the night pale in comparison to the loss of one's sanity. As the villain's influence over Shadowbrook grows, so spreads the madness. New cards. The new cards in the Madness supplement are designed to be shuffled right into the existing Touch of Evil card decks and will bring a little touch of madness to your game. As noted on the card, a character that has the madness moves to a random location. Okay, so these are going to affect the heroes in some way. They will become mad. Let's see what those look like here. The madness. All right. And these are going to be shuffled into your regular decks. So it looks like you got a couple new events, a couple things for the windmill, the old woods, the manor, the abandoned keep. No cards for any of the expansion locations. So I guess you will have a better chance of going mad in Shadowbrook. Don't pull the chain. A ally there. That's like an item, a gun. Pistol crossbow, very cool. A dueling pistol, swallowed by the night, whispers in the woods, a new horse, the green nothing, a rope, an accusation, and the madness. There is the madness. That is a mystery card. This card plays on a hero who drew it during your hero turn. You may no longer move normally. Instead, during your move phase, draw a random location and move to that space. Oh man, so that way you have to draw one of the layer cards and you have to move to that location. Ouch. That is. If KO'd or when the shadow track crosses into a new stage, roll a d6. On a 5+, move the madness to another hero of your choice. Otherwise, discard it. That is nasty. And there's 2 of those. Well, okay, I hope those never come up. I'm going to have to pray to the dark gods to keep those out of my game. All right, another new supplement I got is the allies here. So that also comes with a little pamphlet. The allies game supplement. With dark and powerful creatures stalking the streets at night, the people of Shadowbrook have banded together to help the outsiders fight back the growing shadow of evil. But as the villain's domination spreads, can anyone be trusted? New cards. The new cards in the Ally Supplement are designed to be shuffled right into the existing Touch of Evil card decks and will allow your heroes to gain more allies to help them in the fight. Beware though, with new allies comes powerful new enemies and dangers as well. I love expansions that just add stuff to the things you already have, to where you don't need to learn a whole bunch of new rules and have like new things. Just keep making these decks over here bigger and I will be happy. So again, it looks like these are all for the Shadowbrook. We've got a windmill, a few windmills. Got another mystery, the manor, abandoned keep, and the old woods. Ben the Watchman, feeding ground, shackled spirit, the scarlet shadow. Oh, that's cool. That looks like a really good ally there. Delani, the servant girl. Night terror, a rusty key. Carla, the blacksmith's wife. A puzzle of chains. He looks very puzzled. A couple new events here. Play immediately in Entourage. Play this card on any hero. That hero may now carry up to 2 additional ally cards. Awesome. These may be from any location and or ally town items. So you can have an entourage. Very cool town items here. Looks like some hirelings here. You have the malicious soldier or the captain of the watch. And then a couple new terrible mystery cards with Nosferatu there, the ancient evil. All right, very cool. Looking forward to shuffling those in. And then we've got, let's see, 2 more. And these are for the expansion boards. So this one is a little expansion deck for the Haunted Shores of the Coast. Tells you what you get right there. I love that they do these little card supplements. They are a little expensive for what you get. I think they're like $10 each. But it is cool to just get these little card expansions. So this adds some village encounters, some shipwreck encounters, Smuggler's Cove encounters, and lighthouse encounters. Very nice. couple enemies, looks like a couple non-combat encounters. And I'm glad you get some more Tidewater Village encounter cards because they're not a lot in the original deck. So very cool about that. And then finally we have our card supplement for Something Wicked, which this is not easy open package. So let me just grab my knife real quick. So this is the Dark Revelations game supplement. And we've got some new monastery items and encounters for the Forgotten Island, the Inn, and the monastery. I love the idea of the monastery and the Crimson Hand, like working within the monastery. That is so cool. The Room of Revelation. The Dark Lodge Room. The Moonstone Talisman. You may cancel the first hit done to you in each fight round by beast enemies, and you also get to add a wound. That's very cool. And let's see what new items you can buy at the monastery. A Firebrand Torch and a Ring of Redemption. Well, all right. That is going to be a lot of fun stuff to add to a game that is already a ton of fun. This game really should be in my top 10 adventure games for sure. This is a game that makes me so happy that it exists because there's so much fun to be had in A Touch of Evil. So, all right, guys, well, I will be back with some adventure recaps as our heroes face off against the ghost ship. All right, take it easy, guys. We will talk to you later. Bye-bye.